Welcome to Clarenceville High School, the home. Jaguars in fourth place. Fourth place in the Great Lakes East Division going up against Liquid Football. This is a pseudo rematch of what was supposed to happen about a month ago around this time when there was a odd goalpost issue that prevented us from playing this game. But tonight, both of these teams are in much better positions in terms of their place in the standings as well as how they are in their fitness, as this would have been the first game for the Jags many moons ago. Maybe 1 moon ago, I don't know. So for the Jags, 4-2-1 record up to this point. Head coach Dan Dieck in his fourth season. If they win tonight, they would tie Liquid Football for first place in the division. They're at 13 points right now, while Liquid Football sits at tied for first in the division with the Michigan Stars, who they lost to last week. 4-2 loss for them, but they are 16 points in the division. Small but mighty crowd out here tonight. But regardless, all is set and ready to kick off in just a moment. I do believe it is going to be Liquid Football starting us off. Their head coach, Javi Batista, in his third season. A very successful group. This is a group that plays with each other year in and year out. Have a lot more familiarity with each other. But the Michigan Jaguars peaking at the right time. They won against the Detroit Badgers FC 5-2 last Tuesday, 1 week ago today. They will play the Detroit Badgers once again before the season is over. Next Sunday, we'll be on the call for that, so very excited for that one. Head referee standing towards the middle of your screen. He will signal us to start in just a moment. And for our starters, let's go through Liquid Football. It's going to be Maurice Thomas. We are underway. It'll be Alba Algaithi, Abdou Sene in the defensive spot, Keithan Puniamurti, Dehane Nanru, Carlos Valbuena, who acts as a player's coach, Alaji Karuma, Dylan Wismont, Sal Alzamzami, Ismail Haidan in the goalpost, in between the pipes, I should say, and Atumain Dia as their main forward. Only 14 players for them, only 3 subs, as you see there are towards the right side of your screen. Michigan Jaguars will pull up their starters now in just a second. Meanwhile, play starting off with possession towards Liquid Football. Going to look to build stuff up slowly. Haven't been able to get Coach Batista on the phone all year, so I'm not sure what their keys of the game are, but we will talk about the Jags' keys of the game here in just a moment. For their starting lineup, in the goalpost will be Afonso Henrique. He's been in the goalpost quite a bit this season. On defense, it'll be Tanner Locke, Arthur White, Ryan Moody, as well as Nino Schembri. No, it's Schembri. In the midfield, Calvin Pollock, Tyler Niemi, as well as Dominic Dono. And on forward, it'll be Ryan Sanborn, Otavio Toluso, and Vincent Stockton. So there was a foul close to the penalty box, just outside, though. It is going to be a free kick for the Michigan Jags pretty early, disrupting the early possession by Liquid Football. And the referee is going to say, hey, you got to move that ball a little closer over here. Make sure that they don't get any unfair advantages. It moves them about a yard back and not directly in front of the goalpost. 4-man wall will form. Ismail Haidan trying to prevent this goal from scoring pretty early. Shot blocked. Sent away, and another shot blocked once again. Second shot taken by Nino Schembri, and another shot sent to the other side of the fence. It's a goal kick for Liquid Football. for Afonso Henrique, starting keeper, has had 7 saves up to this point, at least in their home matches. Alvaro Lopez will be the other keeper to come in the second half. He's allowed 2 goals at home in addition to 4 saves. Sending this into the head of Shembri. And now allowing for a counterattack chance to start. Wanting a piece of that one was Dehane Nanru, not able to get it though. Still able to retain possession for Liquid Football in those funky uniforms. Chasing after that one. It's number 14, who's not on my sheet. We'll confirm his name in just a second. Ball goes out of bounds before it can be returned to 36 Tanner Locke, 6'1" defender from Ohio Northern. And that was Elijah Karuma to throw it in. Looks like the man wearing number 14 is actually Dylan Wismont. Had him slotted at number 18, which is his typical number. Counterattack chance stopped by number 7, Abdou Sene. And now looking to reset are the Jags. That was a quick kick back to the keeper. Got to be careful on those. That was Arthur White, one of the captains or leaders of this team. Attack chance building, not able to keep it in bounds. I believe that was Vincent Stockton who let it go. Like Elsa. You think about where this team is at this point in the season and where this match could have been if it taken place a month ago like it was supposed to. The Jaguars have a lot more familiarity with each other, and as I mentioned before the game started, or as the game was starting, this is a club that has learned to work together more and more as the season's gone on. Preseason, I was kind of given the indication that there would be a mix of up to 40 guys that would, surf through the roster. You can only roster up to 18 in a game. That largely has not been the case. This is a group that has stayed roughly the same with the exception of a few subs here and there, at least in their home matches. And now that they have more familiarity with each other, they're able to go up against a group like this who has been playing with each other for years. That was Otavio Toluso, who had an excellent goal against the Futsal Factory 2 weeks ago. Trying to save that one, but not able to. Nino Shembri disrupting that play. Jags are on the move. Maybe not. Ball sent over the heads of everybody. And look at the speed of a two-main Dia. Great defense to be able to send it back to Henrique. 6'1" goalkeeper from Medina University. Grew up in Brazil. Shembri in the midfield space. And Esmail Haidan will send it out before anything too crazy happens for a throw-in in the danger zone. Shembri looking for the cross. Instead, we'll dribble it inside. Trying to do all the moves, and it's sent away by Sene. It was number 42, Ryan Moody, trying